I got with me Dia, a Bossaball instructor. So Dia, how did you come to teach Bossaball?
I was actually approached by Saifuddin, the boss of Bossaball. He approached me and then asked me whether I want to be a part of Bossaball, and then it just flew from there. Yeah.
So did you have any background in any of the volleyball or sepak takraw?
I had sepak takraw. I was in the under-16 national team for soccer. So that basics of footwork is there for me. But when we started, we lacked in the hand thing, but we improved on it ever since lah.
So how do you train the Bossaballers?
We actually train them every week. We have training. We will group them together, do some handwork, some footwork, and then all the trainers, we will research on the various types of training, volleyball training, soccer training, and then we will get together and do it. Certain things that they are not good at, whether their hands or what, we will give extra training to them. So it's always specific training for Bossaball, because you have to be specifically good in this type of things in order to play Bossaball. Yeah.
Okay. What's the usual training schedule?
Every Saturday, Sunday. Usually it's like that. Every Saturday or every Sunday, every week we have training together.
What goes into the training?
Sometimes we will do off the court training, not playing on the court, just make a circle together and then play with one another, and then just train with one another, and sometimes it will be on the court training. Yeah.
What do you all play? Volleyball?
We mostly right now we concentrate more on volleyball, because footwork, most of us are like soccer, sepak takraw background, so we have that footwork thingy. But for handwork, we're still not really there yet, but we're improving on it. Yeah, that's why we work on it.
So Bossaball is a real new game to me here in Singapore. Yeah. Are there any difficulties introducing it to the people here?
There are difficulties. I mean, people see it as just a casual kind of thing, just a one-off kind of thing, but there's more to Bossaball. I mean, if you keep on playing it regularly, and then you keep on having a fixed team, and then you'll be able to play and improve. I mean, it is a beautiful game. You can do stunts, you can flip around, you can play beautifully. So the main perception of people is just like a fun carnival kind of thing, but there's more to it actually. So that's the difficult part. Yeah.
Do you are trained to go for competition?
We do actually. The training will be much more intensive than our normal training. We will do more physical work. It's a whole lot of very physical kind of thing. You got to have your stamina, you got to have your muscles conditioned to play it competitively, not just here and there kind of thing.
Okay, muscle condition, does that mean you go to the gym?
Not to the extent, but just get your muscles used to the bouncing, used to the stretching, used to the extensive stretching of the thing. Yeah.
Do anybody sustain any real injuries because of this intensive game?
Not really. Nobody had really a serious kind of injury. Mainly minor sprains, because what we do usually when we play is we will do a vigorous warm-up. All the body parts, all the muscles are all warmed up properly. We make sure that we warm up properly before we start any game. That's the basic of it.
Okay. So competitive Bossaball, does it include those stunts that we see?
Yeah. It does actually. I mean, when you play Bossaball, when you play competitively, you aim for the points. You want to go for the points, but at the same time, you want to play beautifully. You don't want to, do all the same things over and over again. That's why Bossaball is so different. I mean, you get to combine all these sports elements together and then play beautiful. So if you play competitively and you just play it the same way each and every time again, it will be boring. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys train for the aesthetics?
Yeah, we do actually train for aesthetics. I mean, right now we are looking at training in the gymnastic parts of it, to play, to do flips, to do somersault, different kind of tricks here and there. But yeah, we're looking at training into the gymnastic parts of it, yeah.
Okay, so does the judges judge according to how beautiful you execute your stunts?
They actually do. In Europe, they actually do see whether how well you execute the movement. If the movement is beautiful and stuff, you get a certain amount of points. But basically, they just stick to the points. I mean, we among ourselves would, we'll be surprised by it, we'll like it. Yeah, so yeah.
And that's why it keeps people going on and on doing Bossaball.
Yeah, pushing the limits to a different level each and every time. Yeah.
I have with me Sally, a lady Bossaballer. Sally, how did you come into contact with this game?
Okay, basically, I get to know this from my own brother himself. He's the one who's introduced me to this game. So that's why I'm giving him the support. At the same time, will like to bring it to Singapore to show to everybody that Bossaball is in Singapore.
Why do you like this sport?
I'm actually an office girl. So this is the time where I really play my sports, especially when we already graduate from school. So I like this sport is because it's different and it's a mix of any type of games. Basic volleyball, gymnastics, soccer, every kind. So like rojak, you know.
Is it difficult for you to start this sport?
First is really tough because I do not have any background in either soccer, gymnastics, volleyball. Yeah. Sepak takraw. So I do not have. Only what I have is like I'm a runner, school runner, and I just play netball. So they taught me.
Okay, so how was it like when you first started?
First start is quite difficult, but without giving it out because normally we only talk about how many girls in a player, so I have to give them the encouragement even though if I'm not strong, but the positive attitude must be there, so we just continue and on with the guys.
Definitely, but it looks like a man's game. How does a lady fit into this?
Okay, nowadays right, there's no game for sports for men or for lady, so everything can mix. Okay, so when the guys having their training, I like don't give a damn. I just join and play, even though I'm being criticized or what, but I don't care. I just play.
Who criticize you? Who the hell will criticize you?
The guys, you see, the guys will say you are so no energy, you are so weak. You know, please be tough. You know, so when they show you something, so they will act. So at the same time, so you will act when you show them something.
Do you think ladies should try this game?
Should.
Why?
Why? Because some ladies are very flexible. And then majority of them, they never even try. They thought that all this game is only for guys. So even though any sports you can give it a try.
Okay, now you got me really fired up. And I am going to give it a try.
Yeah!
Que eu quero passar, pois o samba está animado. O que eu quero é samba. Este samba que é misto de maracatu. É samba de preto veio, samba de preto tudo. Mas que nada, samba como esta tão legal. Você não vai querer que eu chegue no final. Frente que eu quero passar, pois o samba está animado. O que eu quero é samba. Este samba que é misto de maracatu. É samba de preto veio, samba de preto tudo. Mas que nada, samba como este tão legal. Você não vai querer que eu chegue no final.
know, Bossaball was really very tiring because of the hot weather, but I had a lot of fun. The only thing I'd get to do was actually to surf, because other times I was just trying to keep my balance on the trampoline. Anyway, Jeanette, I'm very tired. Can I have some water, please? Anyway, I'm here at the closing ceremony of Waterfest 2008, and this is Shi Ting for RazorTV, and I'm out of here.